just barely missed it. I had to get to the town hall and reprogram the town bells to Christmas music.
Aha.
All Christmas music, all the time.
So you're in charge of the bell.
Yeah.
So what is that in what am I trying to say? What do you have to actually do?
You have to program the program for every hour for every day from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m.
Okay. Now, how often a year do you do that?
I have to change it for daylight savings in November and then in the spring. And then the day of the parade, I always go there and switch it over to Christmas music. So
is Christmas the only time you do something other than what you would normally do?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
But then after Christmas, after the 12 days of Christmas or like whatever, then I have to go back and reprogram it for the regular songs. Now, so it takes about an hour to do it.
Wow, really?
Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah, easy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's that tedious.
It is.
Okay.
It is. You have to manually type in for Sunday and then 0800 and then... Yeah, there's a series of buttons you have to push, and then they have a list, a master list of the songs, and they're all numbered, and all the Christmas ones are numbered 080 through 097, I think.
Aha.
Yeah. So, but it turned out okay.
Now, how did you get pegged to do this?
Well, let me tell you, Grace worked at the library, but the old library. Which was formerly, I think, the Western Auto Store.
Okay.
And now Cameron's Fitness is in there.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Right. And so she started working there, and we could always hear the bells. And we always thought it was really, really cool, because we moved into this town, and our town had these bells that went off every hour. It was very quaint and magical. And then I remember we were standing outside of the library, and I looked at the clock, and it was top of the hour, but there were no bells. And this went on for about 3 months, and it kind of bugged me. So I went into the Dillwyn Town Hall, and I offered my services. I talked to the mayor, Linda Page, at the time, and I said, hey, what's up with the bells? And she said, well, something happened to them. The system it had all this, it's got like an LCD screen, but nothing but gobbledygook was up on the screen. You couldn't read anything, and it just totally died. I think Town Hall got hit by lightning.
Okay.
And she said that she called the company who actually makes it, and they were going to charge the Town Hall $700 just to come out and look at it, and they didn't have the money.
Yeah.
So I said, well, I'll tell you what, let me bring over my tools tomorrow, and I'll take a look at it. So I took it all apart and reseated all of the ICs that were in sockets.
Okay.
And the thing came alive. And ever since then, I've been in charge of it. Anytime there's a problem, they just call me. That and with their security cameras.
Who are you going to call?
That's it, man. You know.
Right.
But it's important, though. I like the... nostalgia of town bells every hour.
Well, I remember when
chiming.
they first put that clock up.
Yeah.
And I remember,
those things are expensive too, man.
Yeah, I bet.
Ooh, very pricey.
Yeah.
And apparently the technical support's even pricier.
So I wonder if it was one of those things they just couldn't afford that anymore. And
right, exactly.
Once it played out.
Well, it was donated.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Somebody donated it.
Okay.
Those things are like, I want to say tens of thousands of dollars easy.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. So.
Well, we have you to thank that we still hear the bells.
Or the residents can curse me if they hate hearing them.
I can hear them from where I'm at.
Yeah, well, that amplifier really cranks, man.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. If I'm outside, I can hear it.
Oh, okay. All right. Thanks to me. It's like, Paul, shake your fist.
Now I know who's responsible. No, I don't mind it. I've gotten used to it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I think everybody has, and also the national anthem plays every day at noon, so people kind of set their watches or their lunchtime for the national anthem.
Unfortunately, I'm never usually around for that.
Yeah, well, you're here at 7:10 for it, John.
Right. Yeah, I'm firing off the national anthem at 7, and
Folks, I tell you, I came in the other morning at 7:10, and John was standing at attention with his hand over his heart. God bless him.
yeah, yeah. You never know who's watching.
Oh, man. And then it was time to put up Christmas lights.
Oh boy,
The dreaded task.
yeah. Do you have anything to do with that as well?
No, at the house.
Oh, at the house.
Yeah. Oh, no. Okay. Bells are as far as I go, man. That and the cameras. No. I'm not getting up on ladders for anybody.
Gotcha.
But after I turned 40, ladders look scary to me, folks. But no, up by our gate area where our mailbox is,
Okay.
Grace ordered these solar-powered little twinkling lights. And we have a few smaller pines and cedar trees up there, so we decorated them. But, but everything now, even these very simple little lights come with remote controls. Everything comes with a remote control now. And you can dim them, or just these simple lights have like 20 modes on them, and I'm just from the old school where, every year you had to go up into the attic or down in the basement and pull out the boxes and untangle them and get them plugged in, and go to Radio Shack and replace the bulbs.
Yeah.
And now it's just, I don't know, everything comes with a remote. It just, I don't know, it's crazy.
Yeah. Well, phone lines are open if you'd like to reach us.
That
was me testing it, making sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 434-394-0924 if you'd like to be a part of our program today.
So do you put up Christmas lights, John?
Yeah.
Christmas Eve?
Yeah. I don't put up lights per se, but I've had some help with my holiday festivities.
Oh, okay. You mean like a woman's touch kind of deal?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I totally feel that, man. Totally. Yep.
So, yeah, if it was up to me, it'd probably...
The Grinch's house.
Oh, I mean, Mr. Grinch. Yeah, I am not Clark Griswold. I'm not on I'm not on the roof,
You don't own a Santa hat.
Yeah. Putting up all those imported Italian twinkle lights or whatever they're called.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
No.
And then the nuclear power facilities got to click on the auxiliary when you plug it all in.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Is your house on fire, Clark?
No, those are Christmas lights. That's a great movie.
No. Yeah, and then Grace braved Black Friday.
Oh, boy.
At Belk.
Okay.
And
how did she do?
Apparently it was a madhouse in there.
I bet.
Yeah. Total madhouse. God
bless her.
But everyone was trying to boycott Black Friday this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was this huge thing about boycotting it.
Well, I think that was something that was done so people could get the deal by going themselves. I know what'll keep other people away. We'll try to do this ban thing, and they'll feel guilty and stay home, and I'll go take advantage of all that stuff.
But everyone was really mad at Target.
Okay, why is that?
Because they got rid of DEI.
Oh.
So everyone was angry, and so that's where the boycott started, and then it went to Home Depot because ICE goes into their facilities or onto their property and arrests illegal aliens.
Oh.
And so everybody got mad at that. But I guess the joke's on them because Black Friday broke record sales over $1 trillion.
Yeah.
And Target was giving out free swag bags to everyone who lined up.
Wow.
It was bedlam.
It sounds like it.
Yeah, it was crazy. Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't watch anything sports related. Did you?
No.
Neither did I.
No, I was pretty busy. I had to go over and help a friend with their Nissan car. Looks like their battery is dead or dying. So after the show today,
Bad time of year for that.
yeah. So after the show today, I'm gonna head over there. I've got to run home and grab some tools and pull out the battery.
Yeah.
I figure the first step would be to take it to Advance Auto and have them test it.
Mm-hmm.
But batteries are expensive now, man. They're over $200 easy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
If you need them, they'll charge what they can.
Yeah, and there's no junkyards around here. I was always a big fan of going to the junkyard and picking up the $20 battery.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them that you get at junkyards are practically brand new. Yeah. And then you've got this scrap place up here on 3rd Street.
Right.
And usually they pull the batteries out of cars and then test them and charge them up and sell them pretty cheap. So, so I don't know what their inventory is lately. I don't even know if they still do that, but it's catch as catch can there.
Right.
If you're desperate for a battery and don't want to pay $250 for a Die Hard that's eventually just going to die hard.
Bruce Willis style.
Yeah, that's it. And I don't care, but Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Every year since the 90s, every Christmas Eve, we would watch Die Hard and Scrooged.
The one with Bill Murray.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
that was the tradition.
I've seen something where it says it's not Christmas until you see Hans Gruber falling from the Nakatomi Plaza.
Yeah, or I now have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. Or nice suit, John Phillips, London.
I have to myself. Yeah, that
Hans, those pesky German terrorists.
Yeah. Who said anything about us being terrorists? I've only seen that movie, about 1 million times.
Benefits of a classical education.
Yeah. Can quote that thing.
Man. But that is a Christmas movie.
Well, it's a really, really good movie to begin with.
Because but at the end, it's like a Christmas miracle.
It is.
Everyone is saved and it's Christmas.
It's Christmas Day. It's the time of miracles, so be of good cheer.
And another good Christmas movie is Better Off Dead with a young John Cusack. Have you seen that?
I've heard of that film, but I did not realize it was a Christmas movie.
Well, there's Christmas scenes in it.
Okay.
Yeah, that are just hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it takes place in the winter. Around Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, the first Lethal Weapon takes place during the Christmas season.
Okay. You know what? I never really fully watched.
Okay. Well, the first one is
okay.
Because there's a scene near the end where there's a tree and the bad guys go to the Murtaugh's house, Danny Glover's character, and there's a tree and there's a sign on the tree, nobody here but us good guys, or something like that, and it's on the Christmas tree.
Oh, okay.
And stuff like so.
Okay.
Because I remember, when the jump on Die Hard, whether or not that was a Christmas movie or not, that was like 88, I want to say, when that movie came out, something like that, 88, 89, something like that.
I think so.
Lethal Weapon came out like in 87, if I recall, the first one.
Oh, okay.
And so they actually had the jump on the whole Christmas thing. And I was like, well, if Die Hard's a Christmas movie, I guess
totally.
Technically Lethal Weapon could be considered that too.
All right.
But anyway.
Maybe we're going to start a trend. We're such the trendsetters here.
Definitely. Rosa Parks' refusal to relinquish her bus seat. That happened on this day back in 1955. And let's see. What else? Anything worth noting?
Today's Richard Pryor's birthday.
Aha. Were you a fan of Richard Pryor?
Yeah, his early when you'd have to buy the album for the comedy routines.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, did you like him in movies or anything like that?
Not really.
Okay. Because he had to tone down the humor a bit, or
yeah.
something?
Well, he actually did a movie, JoJo something. Your Life is Calling, and it was a movie about his life. So get this, he grew up in a brothel that was ran by his grandmother.
I think I remember hearing that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he joined the army, and he spent most of his army career in the brig in prison.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
He doesn't strike me as someone who would take orders very well.
And he hosted Saturday Night Live, and because of the way that he was, that was the first and only time that they actually aired the show on a delay.
Wow.
Because they weren't sure what was going to happen. And they didn't want the FCC to come down on them.
Okay. Bette Midler, born on this day, 1945. American actress and singer.
I liked her in that Seinfeld episode.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
The softball league. Yeah. Yeah, Rochelle.
Yeah. And Kramer kept messing with her or something like that.
He took care of her.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yep. I remember that one. Because they had her on one time. Then there was Raquel Welch.
Yes, that was hilarious too. Yeah, Raquel Welch was still gorgeous.
She held on to her looks.
Yeah.
She in that episode, she was known for having a real bad temper. Or something like
right.
That.
Yeah, yeah. But I liked her in that movie with Oliver Reed, the Three Musketeers.
Okay, I've seen some
and
of
Michael
that.
York.
Michael York, yep. And didn't they? I'm trying to remember. I want to say the guy that directed that ended up directing the Superman films with Christopher Reeve after the Richard Donner did the first one. And they did it similar to the way he did those Three Musketeers because it was the same producers, Alexander Salkind and his son. With the same producers on that Musketeers film as Superman.
Oh.
And so there was a little bit of a tie-in. So what they did was the first two Superman movies, just like the Musketeers movie, I think there was two of those Musketeer movies.
I just remember one. Well,
I think. And I think what they did was they filmed both of them at the same time.
Oh.
Because that's how the first Superman and Superman 2 were filmed. And it was Richard Donner directing the Superman film, but he was working for the Salkind, same people that produced the Three Musketeers. And so Donner had to direct basically two movies at the same time. He was making two films at the same time.
Wow.
The continuity thing must have been crazy.
Oh my gosh. Okay, it almost sounds like you're making one movie and then you realize it's going to be 4 hours long, and it's like, well, let's split it up, but I guess not.
No, I think I'm sure it had something to do with cost cutting of some kind.
Right.
And so the guy that directed this is the funny part. This is the connection. So other than the fact that it was the same producers. So when they basically fired Donner after the first Superman film, they just couldn't get along, couldn't work well together. And so they got the guy that directed the Musketeers film to direct the sequel.
Okay.
Superman 2. Finish it basically because like I said, he was filming both films, Donner, originally at the same time.
Right.
But he never got to really finish the second film because they were like, we got to get the first one out. And so it was like, stop working on the second one and finish up. So he ended up directing close to 80% of the second film, but didn't quite finish it. But that's a whole lore to that because they eventually put out a DVD of the second film, what it would have been like had Donner finished it. I mean, granted, they couldn't really fully make it like what it would have been because they didn't have the footage. Christopher Reeve was that, and it was so many years after the fact.
Yeah, right.
So they did the best they could, but they had to use some footage from the second film that Donner didn't do.
Huh.
Yeah, it's funny. So when you mentioned that Three Musketeers film, I think about that because it was the same producers.
Yeah, and that's a hard movie to find on DVD.
Yeah, I only see it pop up on TV like Turner Classics or something like that every once in a while.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in years, and I've been looking for it.
Okay.
That one and the movie Barfly is almost impossible to find.
Now, who's in that?
With Mickey Rourke.
Mickey Rourke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, some films just seem to kind of fall by the wayside.
Right. They stopped printing them or distributing them.
Yeah.
For some reason. Mm-hmm. Or I don't know. There's a scuffle about the rights, or everyone's suing everyone else about it, or something.
Well, that's usually what happens if more than one production company is involved. That's like the Batman TV show. I remember forever it seemed like they would never release that to DVD because over the course of time, not when that show was made, I don't guess, but over a course of time, Warner Brothers ended up owning DC Comics, and that's Batman's a DC character,
right?
But the TV show was done by Paramount.
Oh, jeez.
So it took forever for the
under a different license or like whatever. Yeah.
It took forever for the two to agree to finally release the show.
And the guys who originally drew all the comics probably got not a lot of money for anything over the years, except for Stan Lee. He seemed to make out okay.
Well, Stan Lee was a writer, and writers always seem to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was never an artist.
Oh.
Stan Lee was a writer.
Oh, I thought he was an artist.
Nothing to take away from Stan Lee, because Stan Lee created a lot of the superheroes that from Marvel Comics.
So he would insert wham and bam.
Here, I want you to put wham. Yeah, he. I mean, the big ones. Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, Hulk. He created all of those. The only one out of the original that he didn't create, I guess technically would have been Captain America. That was an older character that they brought back, and maybe, I guess technically you could argue Thor, since he was the actual Norse god.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
but as far as the rest, no, Stan Lee was the man. Yeah, it was people like Jack Kirby that drew those comics back in the '60s when Stan Lee was doing the writing.
Okay, all right. I never got into comics as a kid.
Unfortunately, I did. I could talk to you all day about it.
But I would go over to friends' house to like ride bikes or like whatever, and they always had them. But yeah, I always liked the stuff you could send away for in the back, like the slingshots and
that was always in the
and the whistles or whatever. Yeah, the big bag of Green Army men.
Let's see. I don't know if this is under today. No, it's tomorrow.
Oh well, let's back up a little bit. How was your Thanksgiving? What did you do for the Turkey Day?
Well, let's see. I had lunch with Mandy and her family.
In Midlothian?
No, back here. She's from Buckingham originally.
Oh, right.
We went to school together.
That's right.
So no, we had lunch over at her family, and then dinner. When dinner came, then it was over at my family.
Okay.
My sister, my dad, people like that. Her husband, her little boy.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of eating and.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh my gosh.
How about you? What did you do?
We hosted one of our friends, so it was just the three of us. And I tell you, man, this turkey, it was a butterball, and it came out perfect.
Oh, good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Stuck the digital thermometer in, and it said 165, and it's like, pull it out, let it rest. Oh, my gosh. Because typically, I've tried to cook turkeys before, and I forgot to pull out the bag of stuff in it.
Oh yeah.
And so the outside gets done and the inside is still raw. That's what happened the first time I ever tried to cook a turkey back in the 80s when I was a bachelor.
Yeah.
But but Grace prepared this amazing meal. It was really, really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like Christmas Vacation where you cut into it and
no, not at all. Because
why are you crying?
Typically, isn't the turkey usually always dry? And that's what the gravy is for?
Yeah.
No, man, this thing was moist and perfect. And it's like, Grace, we have to remember what we did.
Right.
You know?
Well, that's good because, sometimes you do hear about the dry turkey.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, I guess we're officially at the bottom of the hour now, so we can do a few things here. And this edition of the weather is brought to you by the Bank of Charlotte County.
This is Katie Jones, lender at the Bank of Charlotte County at our office in Farmville. We are truly grateful for the amazing community we serve every day. Wishing you and yours a very Merry Christmas and a joyous New Year. We are the Bank of Charlotte County. Invested in Southside Virginia, invested in you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. This is Katie Jones, lender at the Bank of Charlotte County at our office in Farmville. We are truly grateful for the amazing community we serve every day. Wishing you and yours a very Merry Christmas and a joyous New Year. We are the Bank of Charlotte County. Invested in Southside Virginia, invested in you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And for today, sunny skies, a high near 46 with a north wind 5 to 7 miles per hour, becoming light and variable in the afternoon. Then tonight, it's a 70% chance of rain with a low around 28 with a calm wind. And as far as amounts, between the 10th and a quarter of an inch possible. Tuesday, 100% chance of rain with a high near 43. Calm wind becoming west around 6 miles per hour in the afternoon. And amounts between a half and 3/4 of an inch possible. Mostly clear Tuesday night with a low around 21 and a northwest wind 3 to 5 miles per hour. Wednesday sunny, a high near 46 with a light and variable wind. Wednesday night mostly clear with a low around 26. Here in Farmville now, humidity is 74%. Winds are north at 3 miles per hour. Barometer 30.40. And we've got fair skies here in Farmville, 35. And the Bank of Charlotte County with branch locations in Phoenix, Charlotte Courthouse, Brookneal, and their loan office in downtown Farmville. The birthday calendar brought to you by Terry Atkins Wilson, PC.
The law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC is located at 117 North Main Street in downtown Farmville. With deep roots in Farmville and our surrounding communities, Terry and her legal staff specialize in real estate law, wills and trusts, and business formations. Experience and professionalism are extended to every customer in every case. The needs and concerns of every customer are their primary focus. If you have legal needs, contact the law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC for a consultation at 434-392-1422.
And with those birthday names and possible anniversaries, I present to you Paul Barlow.
Thank you, John. Thank you very much. All right, December 1st, we have an anniversary for Cannon and Brad Watson.
Aha.
And Stephen and Laura Lane. So happy anniversary. And the birthdays, we have Ramsey Norton, Tina Robertson, Ariana Montgomery, and that will finish the list. Do we have a...
The Watsons are brothers, and they're celebrating birthdays today.
Oh, I gotcha. Oh, okay. Whoopsie.
That's okay.
Okay.
If the phone starts ringing, we'll know.
Okay. A little extra notation would be nice. Noah.
Well, you whispered it in my ear.
Okay.
Not your ear.
Okay. Yeah, I know. But I mean, like on the paper. Well, anyway, so that does it for the botched birthdays. You can give us a call with your birthday at 434-394-0924. You can email us at birthdays@wflo.net, or you can visit our website, wflo.net, and submit them there. Or if you're so inclined, you can attach your birthday list and bring it to the station, attached to a steak and cheese sub with everything. Back to you, John.
All right. For the right legal advice, visit Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, Main Street, Farmville. And our phone lines are open here on the Call Flo radio show if you'd like to take a part. 434-394-0924. I don't know if people are still trying to survive the holiday, Thanksgiving, Black Friday.
Yeah, Mondays are usually like that.
Yeah, Mondays tend to be kind of slow.
Yeah.
But yet I'm still here. I still have to report regardless.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right, So
you never got into golf. I'm only asking because today is Lee Trevino's birthday.
Other than Caddyshack, no.
Caddyshack. Okay. Okay. Did you ever... So you never been to a driving range?
No.
Same here. What about putt-putt when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Putt-putt, yes.
Okay. The windmill and the... Yeah. The ramp going into
That's
the
about as much
dinosaur's
golfing as
mouth.
I've ever done, yeah.
Right, yeah. Yeah, and then there's these videos online of these prank golf balls that explode, and people switch them out.
Wow.
And they film It's like their old elderly father-in-law teeing off, and boom, these things explode.
Girlie, I'm hot today.
Or they're exploding tees, either or. I think it's the golf balls, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this Schlesinger 7? Is this yours? I just remember that scene in Goldfinger where Bond and Goldfinger, they do a golf scene.
Right. Uh-huh.
Is this yours? Yeah. Because he swapped the balls or something because he was cheating or something like that. And basically Bond caught him at it.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sean Connery, who was a big golfer himself, from what I understand.
Well, he's from Scotland. He better be, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that where it originated? Scotland, I think.
Yeah, they called it. What was in Caddyshack? Judge Smales. He talks about it. Except they call it golf, not golf.
Oh, okay.
Golf or whatever. However, he said it in the movie. I always thought that was funny. Either they invented the game over there. That's the way he talked.
Yeah.
Except over there, they call it golf.
By Bushwood.
Gambling's illegal at Bushwood, sir, and I never slice. Okay, you can know me. That was Rodney's first film. He had never done film yet.
Oh, my gosh.
He did stand-up.
Yeah. Nice hat. Does that come with a free bowl of soup or something?
Oh, but it looks good on you, though.
Yeah.
What was funny about that movie was, because it was his first film, he didn't know how to take direction. So they would say, all right, Rodney, action. And he wouldn't come out because all he was used to is doing stage comedy work.
Yeah.
And so he'd look at him and go, oh, you want me to do my bit? And they were like, yeah, Rodney, do your bit.
Yeah, right.
And then the other thing that threw him off was he wasn't getting laughs on the set. What he didn't realize was they were supposed to be quiet on set.
Right.
But he wasn't used to that.
So you don't know if it's falling flat or not.
Yeah, he was like, nobody's laughing, you know.
Yeah,
and it's like, Rodney, we have to be quiet on set.
Well, he started out early as a comic, but his real name is Jack Roy.
Okay.
And Jack Roy didn't do so well. So then he went and sold aluminum siding for years. Mm-hmm. And then he changed his persona and changed his name and I guess his material and became famous. Yeah.
I get no respect, you know.
Oh, man.
Singer, we already said this
a lot of Carson appearances.
Well, I think that's what made him.
Classic Carson, man.
He always could get Carson to
He always killed.
Crack up.
Oh, my gosh.
So singer Bette Midler. Well, we've got Rodney. We've got Rodney on. Singer Bette Midler, again, we mentioned, turns 80. Who else here? Model and actress Carol Alt turned 65. Let's see. Sarah Silverman having a birthday. She's 55. Janelle Monáe, singer, actor, turns 40. Once they get younger than me, I don't know who we're talking about.
Yeah, right. I know.
For the most part.
I know. Larry Hagman's mom was Mary Martin. She played Peter Pan. Today is her birthday.
All right. Now, did she play Peter Pan in a play?
I don't know.
Okay. Because wasn't Sandy Duncan one?
Yeah, Sandy Duncan was one. I think... I don't know if the Broadway production came before the movie.
I don't either.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Yeah, I remember Sandy Duncan. What was the commercial? Triscuit?
No, Wheat Thins.
Wheat Thins?
Yeah, Wheat Thins. Right. And she had a glass eye. That used to freak me out as a kid.
You know what? I now that you mention that, I remember that now, but I don't know if I knew it when I was a kid.
Oh, okay. My mom definitely pointed that out. That and
my mom pointed it out.
Samus Davis.
Yeah, Sammy Davis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And
well, his was more noticeable.
And Columbo had one.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. They were popular back then. Well, I almost got one. I almost shot my eye out with my BB gun.
Yeah. Oh, you were doing a Christmas story before a Christmas story was
yeah, man.
put
Hey,
up.
you know,
You should your eye out.
trend setting. That's us.
Singer Gilbert O'Sullivan is 79 today. Anybody else that you see that you...
Madame Tussaud.
Oh yeah, who does the wax museum?
Wax Museum. Have you ever been to one of those?
Out in Vegas.
Okay.
I went to the one out in Vegas.
Those things are so lifelike.
If you get good ones, yeah, because some of them I've seen and I'm like going, that kind of looks like that person. But then there's some where you're seeing it's like,
Oh my
wow.
gosh, how do they do that?
I always thought that was a neat thing because to me it was, as a kid looking at them, I always thought it was like having like a life-size action figure of somebody,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
So, because the earliest recollections I ever had of one, I guess it would have been in Florida somewhere when I was a kid. They did one of, going back to Superman, Christopher Reeve as Superman.
Uh-huh.
And there was a picture of it forever in one of the scrapbooks at my grandmother's. And I would always think that was so cool because that was like my favorite character. And
Yeah.
And I would always, oh, cool, you know.
Yeah.
And it looks like him and everything.
Uh-huh.
But then I've seen some others, wax figures of other people. I'm like, I guess it kind of looks like them.
Yeah.
But if you're doing it by hand, I mean, I guess I appreciate the art behind all that.
Right.
That someone can, because capturing likenesses, I think is very difficult, and the people that can do it and do it well, I'm always a big fan of that. Even if it's like in Mad Magazine back when they had Mort Drucker doing the parody films, and
Right.
and he always blew me away, even though he was doing them in a caricature kind of way.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But you could tell who he was drawing. You know?
Right. Yeah.
And I was always fascinated by that.
Yeah, yeah. As a kid, wax museums, I always thought, okay, so if it gets too hot in there, they're going to melt. I always expected them to melt.
And then, of course, I get a little older, and I realize how many movies were made, like horror films, about wax museums.
Right.
Or settings. And it was always the same sort of thing where it was real people under the wax.
Oh, right. Isn't that like a Vincent Price movie?
One of them was.
Yeah.
One of them was.
Okay.
And,
Gracie knows every single Vincent Price movie.
and one might have had a very young Charles Bronson in it. And he was playing like the underling.
Okay.
Kind of like the
Igor?
Like the Igor type character.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But I think in this case he was just a mute or something like that. And that might have been a Vincent Price one as well. I don't remember who the main lead was in that. But yeah, there's many of those types of movies from the olden days. Of like something set in a wax museum.
Have you ever gone to Dollar General and looked through their DVD collections for like $1, and they pull these DVDs out of, I guess, red boxes or these rental machines or something? And so I bought this DVD. It was the horror collection.
Okay.
And on it was one of Boris Karloff's last movies from like it was either the late 50s or early 60s, but it had Jack Nicholson in it. And he played a French officer. And
Jack Nicholson?
Yes. And it's called, what was it called? The Terror or something. Just a really, really bad movie.
Okay.
Lighting just was horrible in it. And there's a scene where Jack Nicholson is in a French officer's uniform riding a horse up to this castle. And he bangs on the door. It's like raining. And he's seeking refuge in this castle. And Boris Karloff answers the door. And he's refusing Jack Nicholson to come in. And Jack Nicholson, in his voice, goes, well, you can't, I'm a French officer. You got to let me in. And it's like, are you kidding me? Yeah, I think it was Jack Nicholson's first movie role ever.
If you don't let me in, you're going to hear some French.
Yeah, I'm a French officer.
French fries, French toast. That's funny.
Oh, man.
Oh, we skipped over Lou Rawls, singer having a birthday. You'll never find that super. You do it. You got a better lower voice than that.
You'll never find.
There you go.
Dun, dun, dun. I always liked Lou Rawls, man.
Yeah, Lou Rawls. Very super low voice.
And Paul Williams. Today is his birthday.
Paul Williams. I did not realize this when I was a kid. All Paul Williams was to me was the short Enos, little Enos in Smokey and the
Yeah,
Bandit.
right.
Did not realize he was a songwriter or a singer or songwriter.
Yeah.
I didn't know any of that stuff when I was a little kid.
Yeah, and he's an actor too. He
Right.
was. Yeah,
Because he was in that movie.
Well, yeah, but he was in some other movie. I can't remember the name, and it's like some kind of cult classic. I can't.
Yeah, he's been in other stuff. A matter of fact, when I get to talking about the Wild Wild West, they made 2 TV movies in the late 70s, early 80s, and he's in one of them.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay. He was actually born Billy Paul,
Okay.
and then he changed his name to Paul Williams, which is interesting.
Must have had a better ring to it, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take our first caller of the day. Good morning. You're on the Call Flo radio show.
Well, good morning, fellas.
Hey, Henry, how are you?
And ladies and gentlemen,
Well,
it's Henry
I'm-
Fulcher.
Yeah, I'm hanging in there.
Good.
Yeah, I don't seem to sleep much at night. None during the day, but not much at night for some reason. Anyway, it reminded me that when I was a baby, they said I was pretty ugly. And that Mama used to feed me with a slingshot from down the hall.
I guess she was a good shot, huh?
Yeah.
Or maybe.
Then when they went out, they'd leave me at home and they'd rent a baby to take with them.
Oh.
Now that's what I heard.
Wow. You know what? That's pretty ugly, Henry.
That is. They're in a bar. Told his buddy, they were drinking buddies, and this big fat man told his buddy, he said, I'm heavy now, but can you believe I only weighed 3 pounds when I was born? And his drinking buddy says, did you live? He said, the guy said, did I live? Man, you ought to see me now.
Okay.
Oh, boy. Back many years ago, I don't know if they still do it, but West Virginia used to have a liars contest. And it was a pretty big event. I remember one year the winner said that he had bought false teeth, and he had, they pulled all of his teeth, and had him a set of false teeth, and he was a little. They had this paste or whatever they put on it, and he said that'll make them stay in place once you put them in. So he was a little bit gun shy. So he thought he would test out that sticky stuff to see if it really works. So he put some in his hand, teeth in it, to see if it would hold.
Right.
And it really did. It held. In fact, when mealtime came, he had to chew his food with his hand.
Okay.
Yeah, that was kind of bad, wasn't it?
Sounds like
Yeah.
sticky situation.
So how was your Thanksgiving, Henry?
My thanks, well, as I said before, I'm thankful I wasn't a turkey.
Nah.
Yeah, and the family that pretty poor, they only had a picture of a turkey, but it was enough for all of them to look at. So anyway, it was Bat Day at the ballpark. Bat Day at the ballpark.
Okay.
Yeah, and to take part in that, you had to hang upside down under the bleacher.
Ah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. There was 2 guys that was hunting, and they ran out of ammunition. and they walked up on a bear, and the bear started chasing them. It's up through the woods running.
Yeah.
And one of them told the other one, says, we'll never be able to outrun that bear. And the first one said, I don't have to outrun him. I just have to outrun you.
Exactly. Just outrun
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, brotherly love, huh?
Your phone's sort of acting up, Henry. We can't hear you too good.
Oh. Well, you're probably not missing a whole lot.
You sound like a scene in Star Wars.
There was a smoke detector, a smoke detector,
Right.
which had a snooze alarm. In other words, if the house was on fire, you could still get a snooze and it would wake you up.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That took a lot of nerve, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I had one particular story I wanted to share with you, but something the Lord did for a young lady, and it was unbelievable, and I couldn't find my notes on it this morning.
Oh, okay.
But he did a bunch of things, healed all kinds of things in an instant. And I'll tell you, in the late 90s, in the late 1990s, Flo bought a new GMC mobile unit, and Elliot Irving was driving it daily to crew because we had bought WSVS at crew.
Right.
And on a Friday, I drove it home, the mobile unit, I drove it home to use to drive to Appomattox, where I was to MC a program at the high school on Sunday. However, so I drove it Friday evening, I drove it Saturday, and I drove it Sunday. But every time I stopped, it cut off. And I didn't know why. It had a dashboard that looked like a cockpit of a large airplane. And as I drove it, as I said, Friday and Saturday to and from church Sunday, when I got home and was ready to go to Appomattox, it wouldn't start. So it looked like it had a half tank of gas. But I looked closer, and I'd been looking at the wrong dial. So the tank was dry.
Yeah.
So my voice said to the vehicle, I'm going to turn the key again, and you're going to start and go to the top of the hill and then cut off, and I will drift through the town of Farmville to the nearest gas station. So it started. I drove to the top of that hill, and I rolled through the town of Farmville and got gas and went on to Appomattox. The thing was that Elliot told me later it ran out of gas with him on Friday as he was pulling into the station, and he forgot to tell me about it, that it needed gas because it had run out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it started, and I came through Farmville, and I was coming down High Street along with, there was a line of traffic. I said, Lord, if I have to stop, how am I going to get rolling again if I have to stop because of this traffic? And before I got down to that stoplight, a couple of cars turned, one to the left, one to the right, and one went straight ahead, so I didn't have to stop. And every time I approached a stoplight, it would turn green.
Perfect.
And I didn't have to stop
Yeah.
and got gas.
Oh man, you totally lucked out. You know, I had an old truck, an old Chevy C10 pickup, and the gas gauge didn't work on it. And I used to carry an extra can of gas in the back of it. And one time I didn't have that, and I figured, okay, I think it's about time I need to get gas. And I pulled into the gas station, and I swear, as soon as I got up to the pump, the truck ran out of gas. So that was really good timing.
I had that happen to me, too.
Uh-huh.
I was leaving Keysville. It was before Joyce and I got married. And I was leaving there, and I came on through Keysville, and I needed gas. And I looked at a truck stop where they also sold gas, and there was a long line of trucks waiting to be filled. And so I just said, well, I'll try to make it to Farmville. So I drove, and I got up to Kingsville, the gas station there. And as I pulled in up to the tank, the motor cut off and I ran out of gas. It rolled enough to get up to the tank, where I gassed it up and came on to Farmville. But, you know, it's kind of the thing that God looks at for his children.
Yep.
So, well, I hope to find that story. I've been looking for it for half an hour. And so evidently I wasn't supposed to tell that today.
Well,
But
hopefully,
it was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen.
well,
And
hopefully,
I think you'll.
hopefully you'll find it tomorrow and can share it with us.
I'll sure try. I'll keep looking for it.
Hey, Henry, before we close out here, why did the toilet turn red?
Probably saw Miss Green Pea.
No, it was flushed.
Well, he was.
It was flushed.
Oh, flush. That's good. That's good.
You can steal that one.
That's why Ado turned red, because he saw Miss Green Pea.
Oh, boy. Okay. All right. On that note, folks.
Okay.
Enjoy the rest of your day, Henry. We hope to hear from you tomorrow, okay?
Okay. Thanks. God bless.
Bless you, Henry. All right, and the hand clapping means it's all over but the crying, and it's time to go. All right, Paul Barlow and the Christmas music extravaganza coming up next.
WFLO AM in Farmville.
ABC News, I'm Sherry Preston. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth is under congressional